Okay, that was... Do you know what a countdown is?
Yeah, I counted down from 1.
I fucking swear to God. Yeah, Casey? Casey?
Yeah.
You good? You done?
No.
I fucking hate life. Alright, hey, motherfuckers.
Should I restart this one too, or should I just let it go?
No, we're just gonna let it go. Because this is the chaos that we're used to, at least. Whoever wants to... wait, hold on a second. Yeah, that's right. We're back. Whoever wants to give a recount of last session will get advantage on their first roll of the day.
Today's luck is bad so far.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't roll my luck.
Oh boy.
Oh.
It's okay, guys. It's okay, guys. You'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Anyways,
Wow.
who wants to wow, today's gonna be weird.
If nobody jumps at the option, I'm gonna do it. Let's go.
Go nuts. All you.
Last session, the group woke up at the morning of the expedition. We had talked with Horatio before about the fact that we needed to go further in and look for the remnants of whatever ruins we can find here on the island. So, it is the morning of the expedition. We got some breakfast, checked in with our fellow crew members, said our goodbyes. We made sure that the camp wouldn't be left without any healers with us going, and it turns out Horatio and Sylvia can do a little bit. Maybe not as much as we would be able to do with magic, but Sylvia's got a little something. Horatio knows how to patch up wounds. They'll be okay. Elric actually came up to the party and gave us some potions of healing that he made and gave us some well wishes. A little bit of a bizarre encounter given the frosty atmosphere between him and the party up until now, but he seemed somewhat genuine about it. And after that, we began our trek into the jungle, spending the first day trailblazing to make later trips through this part of the jungle a little bit easier. Yeah. Oh, and
Yeah.
and I mean, we made a safe little camp in the middle of the forest, and it was fine. It was nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a pretty quick session because we did not have much time. We have more time now. So, as the morning rises, you all awaken within your tents to the sound of the bird calls and various other sounds of the wilderness that have come to surround you now. Different from when you were on the beach with the constant rolling of waves against the shoreline, it is now something that seems to all encompass you in multiple different ways. For the first part, it is fairly humid as you all awaken. It's damp enough that you feel like you can brush some of the water off yourselves. Not enough to drench you completely through to the bone, but enough to make you feel a bit damp. Further, because of how thick the foliage is, breezes don't reach you quite as well as when you were in the sparsely populated areas or the beach. It's quite a shift from the honestly kind of cool, picturesque, breezy shoreline to now this damp, stagnant jungle. But as the sun rises and trickles through the treetops, you can feel moderately reinvigorated from a night's rest. Question is, what would everyone like to do this morning? As you all stir into wakefulness, what is the first thing you think you will do? We'll start with Aelea.
I think similar to the way we found Aelea yesterday morning, she'll be spending a little time doing a little bit of prayer, meditating on the spells she has prepared for the day, and imbuing card with a little cure wounds. Just in case. And yeah, she'll spend a little time taking in the new environment, trying to get accustomed, so maybe it's not so uncomfortable to sit in.
If I recall correctly, we did have you roll 1d100 to see if you could transfer stuff into a card, yes?
I don't think we did.
Oh, well then, never mind then.
Okay.
I was just double checking. If I didn't have it, then I didn't have it.
Yeah.
Next, we will pan over to Levina. Who might not be here? Okay, we're gonna go over to Jauger. Because apparently Levina is AFK just like Rae.
Sorry, no, my mom came in, so I was talking to her real quick.
Oh.
She brought me dinner.
Okay.
Anyways, what was your statement?
How are you going for the morning?
I think Levina's doing okay in the morning. I imagine by the time people have gotten up, Levina's probably like chilling out over here by like this like water cliff side.
Right. Yeah. You see through the crystal blue water. While not as shock blue or clear as the ocean water, it still looks beautiful and cool and refreshing. You can see fish swimming, one of which that obviously Jauger had caught, the night before, just much bigger.
Oh, so there's there's another fish in the water that's just gargantuan?
No, I'm saying that Jauger's was bigger.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just saying
It's similar species, just smaller, probably a Jauger.
I thought you were saying like, oh, there's a fish in the water. He's massive. Anyway.
No. It's a younger specimen. But yeah. And while it hasn't been totally noted yet, these fish species that you find in the river are nothing like anything you've seen back in Relic. They're nothing like anything you've studied. Perhaps a few of the smaller ones have some passing similarities, likely a similar genus, just a different subspecies. But they're all simultaneously more vibrant and more lively than any other freshwater fish that you've come to know. Almost as vibrant as those you've seen amongst the coral reef.
There's something living. Is this like a cliff? Like, how far down does that go?
It's about 10 feet. Like, it's not a sheer cliff, but it's definitely a sharp. Like, it's definitely a sharp drop.
Is it like
could
straight into
probably-
water, or is there like a marshy side?
It's straight into water.
Straight in the water.
Like, you could skirt down the side, and with good balance, you could maintain yourself along the water's edge with, just enough precaution.
Right.
It's not like if you try to go down, it's just straight jump into water.
Right. Got it. I guess this is something that Levina has probably been trying to do since, like, her morning routine. Although we're not towards, like, the beachfront anymore. She, would still like to kind of, I guess channel would be the word, where she's trying to almost see if she can call upon her innate elemental resonance to see if she can try to almost commune with the wardens of the deep. She's trying to almost, like, with her belief that her power is sourced from Adros in some way, she's hoping that she can try to form a connection with the wardens to see if she can talk to them.
Give me a religion.
Religion. 24.
Holy fucking shit.
Sorry, DC was 25.
So, as you consider going through this motion, you remember that Adros is the god of the seas. While some might make an argument that could apply to all bodies of water, with your religious studies, you know that is not the case. Usually, anything inland, whether be it the rivers, the lakes, the fields, the plains, those are all the territory and domain of Ophelia, the goddess of nature. You might just be a bit too far inland at this current moment to attempt such a communion.
She is definitely like annoyed by this. She's kind of like, God damn it. But it's probably not any different, because I imagine she probably has tried this daily on the shoreline and has gotten no answer before. So
Just a lot of fried fish.
yeah.
Right, and we will go over. We'll just kind of keep going around the circle. We'll go over to Jauger. How's your morning going, Jauger? What are you going to be doing?
As much as I'd want to just stay in bed, I know that's not really an option. So I'll probably end up making my way over to the river as well, and let's just take a guess to see what Jauger's going to be doing.
Silverscale looks up as you leave your tent, but it seems she's a little more content just to remain where she is and
I want to guess.
continue
I want to
resting for a
guess.
bit.
Can I guess?
Take a wild guess.
Jauger's going to wash the clothes.
Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, I'm going to start washing my clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with how everything has been and all the foliage and mud and all that shit that you've had to trek through, especially have to cut through while creating a trail for future use. It's definitely an idea to wash yourself
Yeah.
and get your clothing and armor and equipment all nice and cleaned up.
So I'm just going to strip down fully naked, 'cause, sweat gets everywhere. And then look over and see Lavinia sitting there. Oh. Sorry, didn't see you there.
It doesn't matter. I assure you.
I'll just go over here.
She just kind of gives like a slow nod. Also, Levina. You said Lavinia again.
Yeah, I'm bad at names and pronunciations.
You'll get it. You'll get
I probably won't.
it.
We can pray.
Eventually.
Just like start. You get to like write it out a couple thousand times on a whiteboard until you get it, or like a blackboard.
I'm dyslexic. This isn't gonna go well.
Right, while Jauger bathes and washes his clothes, we are then going to come full circle back to Rae.
Good morning. What year is it? Never thought I'd sleep worse than I did on sand. Kinda miss the sand, not going to lie.
Aelea will poke her head out of the tent. You miss the sand? Really?
I don't miss how it gets everywhere. It makes me regret not drowning.
You
But I
miss
do-
the sand? I'm sure there is plenty in your tent, is there not?
Not enough to cushion the fucking ground.
I'm sure if we gathered all of the sand from all of our equipment, it would make a very nice little bed for you to sleep on.
Oh, I'm sure it would. Don't tempt me to go ransacking everybody's shit for sand grains. I'll do it. It's fine. Anyways, I was sleeping. Breathe.
Uncomfortable, but that is not new. So, it is normal at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't suppose you are a better cook than our smaller friend over there.
I mean, I can cook per se. It'll be edible, but it won't be very. The seasoning must be applied by the person who has grabbed their plate. It'll be edible and it will keep you going. It will not taste good, I can promise you that.
You know, that is also what they said before they burned an entire fish. So, I suppose we will make whatever works.
I mean, that's the good part about most fish is that they can be eaten raw or burnt.
I do not know if we want to test that here when we do not know what kind of fish we are eating. But, a
That's
fair
completely
enough
true.
point.
I mean, if we do come across any of the big beasties, again, Gwen did ask me to try and cook them to see how they tasted as part of repentance for past grievances that occurred in the camp before we left.
Yeah?
I did not know that the two of you had a problem.
Oh, no, there's no
What
actual, like,
happened?
problem per se. It's just
Not a problem.
not a problem.
Just grievances.
Yeah, let's grievances.
Can I
Sounds like-
can I get an insight check on that one?
Sure.
Sure.
I don't know what I would gain from this, but I'm curious what the vibe is that we pick up on.
I think we all know what the fucking vibe is going to be.
know what the vibe is, Ray's. Yeah, we all know what the vibe is. Ray's not gonna say it out loud.
The vibe is Rae is red as a tomato.
Yes.
Yeah. Aelea just gives a suspicious look, and then a little bit more of a knowing look.
It's the worst thing you can get from Aelea is a knowing look.
Grievances aside, I suppose it is best to make the most of what we have. So if there are things that are edible here, I do not see why we should not try them.
Right. That is very true.
You sound a bit.
I'm fine. I am more than fine. I am okay.
And now that we have changed the subject, that is.
Yes. All right. Okay, so we got a lot of the pathway back to base camp done, so the trek there should be easier. I know it's just the two of us, but what are your thoughts on what we should be doing next? Do we want to keep on trailblazing until we hit our mark, or do we want to start doing more things like scavenging?
I think it is a good idea to gather enough that if we are in a spot where we cannot find anything to eat, we have a supply to keep us alive. So perhaps we spend a bit of time gathering food and what's not to keep us going, since most of us left our rations back at the home camp.
I can agree with that.
Get my advantage again. This always happens.
I mean, you got a 20, so it's fine.
Not a natural 20.
Oh, so true.
What if I did it again? Anyway. What would it have been? Worse. Okay, that's fine.
Listen, as long as you get to you use your fucking advantage, right?
I steal the advantage from the rest of the party. Nobody wants to read the recap. Now nobody gets advantage because I fucking forgot.
Look, man, I have anxiety. Can't believe
No, man,
it.
I get it.
Everyone
Me too.
here has anxiety. No one's special.
Of course you have anxiety. It came free with playing a D&D game.
That was a good one.
It's more depression, but
I,
it's both. Anyways, I think if we keep our little friend Jauger alive and don't feed him to the wolves for getting the doctor killed, technically, we should have a steady supply as long as we stay near the water. But again, as I think Odin had mentioned in the past, fish is a good supply of food, but it is not everything, and so we will need other types of meat, vegetables, fruits, shit like that.
A balanced meal is very important, yes.
That's true.
Wherever we can get it. But aside from that, it would be a good idea to make fast pace, I think.
Could be a good thing. I think we should also wait for the other two before making any concrete decisions, of course, but
Probably, yes.
on that note, how long do you guys think it will take for Jauger and Levina to make their way back to reconvene with the rest of the group?
For Levina, after kind of a lack of response from the world, I suppose she kind of would come over and rejoin.
I'd say about 5 to 10 minutes for Jauger to fully shower. Get a nice in-depth scrubbing going.
All right.
Is Jauger like an 8-in-1 shampoo kind of guy, or?
No, definitely not. 2 different shampoos, 2 different conditioners, depending on the weather outside is whichever one he'll use. Obviously bars of soap.
Aelea, write this down. Write this down.
More of a sandalwood over lavender. The aggressive typing.
It's not
No,
even me.
that was that was
I don't need to write this down in the DMs. Writing it down. Come on,
yeah,
guys.
no, that wasn't.
This is vital note taking.
Vital
That wasn't
notes.
note taking. That was I'm trying to send a message to someone in the party.
Hee, tee, hee.
Well, it wasn't me.
Secret correspondence.
How dare
We
you?
have to get to the bottom of this.
Secret tunnel
Sparky?
through the mountains.
Is there
Yes.
something you want to share with the class? No passing notes.
Yeah. I hate you.
Oh.
Rocks fall, you die.
Alright, guys.
No!
It was nice knowing you all. I'll see you in the next campaign.
Wait, but
Can he
who
see
are you
GM
passing that
rules?
note to?
No,
Okay.
no,
I
no.
responded,
He
by the
was
way.
making a joke about how I was. All right. Anyways, now that everyone has convened, it would first be Levina approaching near the tail end of Aelea and Rae's conversation, with Jauger coming up soon after. Seems that when Chris does awake, he keeps to himself and works more on the camp. For one reason or another, it seems he's going to be staying behind.
I suppose that makes it a good idea for us to scavenge for today. If we would not be going far anyway.
That's true.
All right. So for this day, you all want to scavenge.
I think scavenging will work, yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Fucking hiccups hitting me. All right. Give me a. Sorry, I'm just checking my notes on stuff. Give me a survival. To just check something real quick. Ba-ba-ba-da.
Who gives survival? How many?
So this is a combined thing. We're taking party average.
Okay, so everybody makes the check.
Man, it sure is good that there's someone in the party that has some guidance for the scenario.
Hee
I would say that. You know what? Never mind. It's just we're just gonna leave that as is.
Huh?
Right, and then we just need a roll from Jauger.
Jauger.
He's pissing.
He's pissing.
He's pissing.
No.
Sparky, kill them.
All right. Okay. Where's my shotgun? Well, we'll just yeah. All right. Um, Sunny.
Mhm.
Actually, no. You had gun, so well, you did have the largest result. I'd say Rae. Roll me 2d8. Yeah, so I would say you get 8 rations worth while scavenging up. This would not be per person, this would be have to divvied up between everyone. But it's a mix of small game, fruits, nuts, and maybe some herbs that you all have collected. Nothing stunning or spectacular, but certainly enough to get the job done and be filling and nutritious.
Mhm.
Okay. And with that, that will be the next day down. No travel progress has been made, but as we move on to the next day, can I have... let's see here. Everyone pick a number between 1 and 3.
3.
2.
Ew.
Alright, so Casey picked 2. So, Casey, go
And
ahead.
Aelea.
They both picked 2.
This would not work for 2, so Aelea by just extension unfortunately got 1. Because
Oh.
I'm looking to have someone roll me a d20. Just flat d20.
Oh shit. I shouldn't have put the Uber face.
As you all travel, you can hear in the distance various creatures moving through the undergrowth. Some large, some small. But thankfully, due to your care in how you travel, you don't alert any of them. You don't run into anything of note, whether for good or for bad.
As a precaution, I'll cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah, alright. Perfect. Okay. So, we will move on to the next day, as you spend the rest hunting, gathering, scavenging, have a decent quality meal. For the third day of your journey, what would you all like to do now?
Hmm.
So, okay, to be clear, we had a conversation about what to do the morning of. It was a Monday. We talked about scavenging for that day. We moved to the next day. It's a normal day of travel for that day, or was that roll for not alerting anything for the day that we chose to scavenge?
That was to see if you guys would run into an encounter.
While we're scavenging that day?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so now it is Tuesday. We still have that half day of progress from
Yes.
the day we chose to trailblaze, but that's it.
So,
So it is now Tuesday, the 26th.
yes.
We should make some proper progress today, I think.
Yes.
And I'll cast Pass Without a Trace again. 'Cause I can
We
do
are
it at
passing
will.
with no traces.
Consider your traces past.
Uh,
Do we want to do either search or pathfind them?
Um.
Let's do Pathfind.
Yeah, if we can find a quicker route, then we can then trailblaze it.
Yeah. Okay. Hear me out. Would it be a good idea? No, it wouldn't, actually. Never mind. Scratch that.
no, what was the theory you had?
It was gonna be because Chris is not currently here with us. We could have us pathfind and then Chris trailblaze, but then he would be behind. And alone.
Yeah.
Not a good idea.
Everyone, go ahead. Roll me survival.
14.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's nice.
Oh. Oh boy.
We got this.
We have to take the average.
Alrighty then.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the path is just too dense. For all your skills, you're not really able to make any additional progress on your journey. You are able to travel through a regular day, but that's about it. Nothing more. Let me just check something real quick. I have 3 different fucking books and all that shit like up with me right now. And I'm just trying to make sure I'm looking for the right thing and the right one. Okay, alright, cool. So you guys have, you guys have traversed 1 full day, so that's 1.5. Okay. Alright. So, we move on to the 4th day. Simply as the simple does. Just tell me what you'd like to do for this day. If you want to try to pathfind again, if you might want to try to scavenge again, trailblaze again.
I think another pathfind effort would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Have we moved from the square at all, or are we still there?
You're
No.
still in the square.
Takes 5 days.
I agree.
Oh, boy.
Pathfind would be good.
Although, actually, okay, how many days of trailblazing does it take to convert this square?
So
'Cause
it
we
would be
spent
10
the first
days.
day. We spent the first day trailblazing, and then we stopped doing it.
Because
And-
remember, it's trailblazing is half progress.
Oh,
but
so
it
once
makes
we
it
make,
easier, it makes it easier to traverse once it's fully converted.
do we have to spend the full travel time trailblazing for it to work, or do we just have to? Oh.
So, you would at least have to spend a full day to get any major benefit. At right now, this current point, you have effectively made it so that traveling this square is reduced by half a day.
Do we want to spend another day trailblazing?
I'm honestly fine with that.
Would that do anything? Because I'm reading the notes and it says that it changes it from rough terrain to normal terrain, and we've already done that. So would anything happen?
So, like I just said to Sunny, you'd have to spend the full travel on this tile trailblazing to fully convert it. As it is right now, because you've only spent 1 day trailblazing, you've only really reduced the travel time in this tile by half a day. Because you've only cleared out the opening portion that you entered while traveling the tile.
I see. Do we think it would be best to instead do a bunch of pathfinding, and then when we return to camp we can work on trailblazing, because we'll know the best path?
I think that's a good idea.
Because I feel like if we trailblaze right now, it's going to take forever for us to get to the destination.
Mm-hmm.
But if we pathfind, we can find the quickest possible route there, and then trailblaze that.
Mm.
So maybe that'll reduce our time further.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me another survival.
19.
20.
I should just stop rolling.
Am I still survival on this one? Or, sorry, guidance on this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wow, max on the guidance.
Buggers.
But our
actually-
average is
that
like almost
actually-
20 this time.
It helped a
That
lot.
actually really helped, yeah.
Yay!
This time, I would say you fight a bit at the beginning, but after a moment, you manage to find your footing and start to see the gaps between the foliage. Easier paths that have been carved out either through animals traveling them or from a natural byproduct of the weather system in this jungle. You manage to find old stream beds that you can traverse quicker. You find gaps between old giant trees that have been carved out through centuries. And you manage to speed up your travel quite immensely. So you have effectively made 2 days of progress here. And as you settle in for the 5th night, let me just scoot you over. Back into the camp. And just go ahead and just talk amongst yourselves for a second while I set something up.
Levina is going to be working on the best map she can possibly make, considering she's not a cartographer.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Let me just go ahead. roll me intelligence. Actually, hold on. Yeah, roll me intelligence.
11.
It's
A map.
a map. It's not the worst map, but you definitely think you might need to look it over later to double check. Have someone more experienced give it a gloss over to see where you fucked up or.
She mumbles something about it being good enough before shoving it in her bag.
Right.
I'm gonna try and catch dinner.
Have we been doing our check-ins with Horatio?
Have you?
Oh, well, we said we were gonna.
Horatio
I-
was
I-
like, wow,
I
they died
think-
fast.
I gave
I
the sending
think
stone to somebody with more responsibility than me.
I will say, that one is a little bit more on me because I've been kind of just breezing through these days. So I will say these past couple days you have been doing your checkups.
even if it's nothing to note, just at least knowing that, hey, yeah, we're not dead.
Yeah, you're not dead. That's the big thing.
Yeah. Nothing to note, we're not dead. I think Chris has a splinter, but it's...
You get a response. Everything good here. The fishing nets set up well.
Good man. Yippee! No.
I always have to keep like a mental track of like how many words does this message have. I'm pretty sure it's like 20.
It's
You can
25.
do 25. And so I'm
Something
just
has
like,
25
"Yeah,
words.
Gotta really make everything count. Can't say too much. All right. And Jauger, I'd say you'd be able to catch dinner for tonight.
But
Now, who wants to fucking cook it is the question.
You know what? I will try cooking this time. My luck has not been great, but
I mean, you've been rolling fairly well today.
and I'll try and catch another fish just in case.
what is cooking roll?
I would say. Well, here, just tell me how you feel like you'll be cooking. How does Rae cook? And we'll go from there. I'll tell you which skills I feel fits it.
Not gonna lie, Ray's main thing is first and foremost, make sure it's edible, nothing raw or undercooked. Might mix in a little bit of the herbs and shit that they got while doing the foraging to try and make it at least try to taste better, because you know what? She may have told Aelea that yes, she cooks to make it edible, but doesn't do it to taste good. But you know what? Now's the time to try.
Yeah, I'd say go ahead and roll me wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay.
Wisdom.
Cool. 19. There we go.
This is the first time you've really put so much thought into something that you've made. And it comes out surprisingly good. In fact, it comes out really good. The herbs give a wonderful smell around the camp. Very, very savory. Almost hints of garlic and onion from some of the wild plants that you managed to scrounge up. You might... It's enough where you think, maybe these are just wild species of those other things. And it's... for what you're used to, you actually kind of feel like Odin would be proud of it. Now,
So
I
you
will
see-
say,
so-
that because of how well you did with this, this will not consume a ration for the day for you all.
Yay!
Okay. This is good because I now come to face, as I do the actual math on the rations we have, okay. So doing notes and keeping track of rations and supplies might be a little much because
Always
I'm
ask someone else
actually
to
catching
handle
up.
something.
I might ask someone else to keep track of rations because I'm coming to terms with the fact that by the end of day 4 of our travel, we only have one ration.
I'll keep track of the rations.
Well, don't forget, you also scavenged up 8 collectively,
Mm-hmm.
and then
I'm
Jauger-
not sure how much we had when we set out, which might offset things a little bit.
So we scavenged 8.
Okay.
The fish I just caught, since it didn't use a ration.
Okay, I forgot to add the fish that you caught since the start of this session. That makes a big difference.
Alright, so what are we up to right now with that fish? Like, what was the fish?
So I would say, when you all left, collectively you were given 5 rations between one another.
And then we
Enough
scavenged
to
8,
yeah, you scavenged 8.
so that's 13.
Then you also had that big ass fish that I said fed everyone.
So that's 5.
And for this day, I would say, with the 2 fish that you just got, it would total out to 13, 19, I'd say total out to another 5.
Alright, so
Okay.
we're at 23 rations, and we've been out for 4 days, right?
This will be the 5th day, so,
We're down to literally 3 rations then.
but then there's the fact that tonight I was nice to you and said that this will not eat up any rations because the meal has invigorated you enough and you have leftovers.
So we're back to 8.
Yeah, back to 8.
Yay!
Whoa.
So you see, when I said that, I made it editable. It's because I was only cooking for myself, and I didn't seem to really care. But now I think I do. Pet, 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 pet.
Silver's sniffing around some of the scraps.
Oh, Rae will.
I'll catch a small fish for Silver.
Rae will what?
Rae will also give Silver a part of hers, of the actual part of the actual food, and not just the scraps, because Silver is a good girl and deserves it.
Hell yeah. Silver is very happy.
Mhm.
Snaps up the bonus fish that Jauger gives her, gives a little nuzzle, and then gives, bat little nuzzle, and then just nuzzle. She's running around. She's happy. She's happy.
She's got the zoomies.
I was gonna say,
She's a happy lass.
She's got dinosaur zoomies.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
The one question I do have is that I know she's a dinosaur and all her entire life she's been eating raw food. How did she seem to like cooked food?
She seemed to really enjoy it.
Yay!
And with that, I think we will end this night once more, unless someone has something they want to do.
I thought you were about to say
Second, I thought
session
you
for
were
a second. I was
saying
like, that was
first when
really
you said
fast.
Does anyone have anything they want to do before I swap the map back?
Aelea's
No.
going to actually spend time working on her writing.
Yeah, all right. I would give me give me a history.
Hmm. Oh boy. I may have forgotten how bad my history score was. Do I get to add guidance to this or no? No, she's not going to be
Sure.
casting guidance on herself when she's writing. I'm self-censoring. I shouldn't have done that.
I don't think it would have mattered.
No.
Could have gotten you like a 9.
The worst part is you're starting to see what Fable was talking about in reference to your writing, and it's starting to make you self-conscious, and you just go into a negative loop and just like, man, shit.
Yeah, my writing. It's shit. We're working on it. We're getting there, okay?
But you're not. You tell yourself you
Oh,
are, but
no.
you're not. Yeah, but you all do manage to record that down and move on.
Finally out of
this-
this square.
No, because remember, a couple
We've
days you didn't
made
make
2
progress.
days.
You've made
We've
three
made
and a
2
half
days
days
of-
progress.
Has it been 3.5?
Fuck.
Yeah. Because Scavin, yeah, so you made 3.5 days progress.
I'm blaming Chris.
Agreed.
I think in all of the thing that we did, I got a little confused because
Oh wait, hold on a second. Because the first day you trailblazed,
that was half
second
a
day you scavenged, third day
That's
you tried
more
to
travel.
pathfind, but you didn't, so it was normal travel progress. And then this day you successfully pathfound for 2 days.
Okay,
For
the day that we spent scavenging. Oh, today we spent. Okay, that was the thing I missed. But that would still put us at 3, wouldn't it?
Trailblazing is half a day progress, remember? So effectively, the
Yeah.
tile is 3.5 days.
Because the first day we made half progress.
Yes.
The second day we spent scavenging, so we made no progress. So we're still at half a day. The third day we spent pathfinding, we made a single day of progress, right?
Yes.
And then the fourth day we spent trailblazing.
No, you pathfound.
Ugh.
We did pathfinding, so
the
we looked for
description-
shorter trails.
Yeah, because remember the description of the
pathfinding
empty
twice in a row?
riverbeds, and
Ugh.
that's why you've
Maybe.
made basically 2 additional days of progress. That's why it's at 3.5.
You know, the notes are gonna be a little off this time around, but it's okay.
As long as we get there in the end.
What would you like to do for the next day? Please tell me you guys don't hear like that.
We can hear it.
Yeah, I hear it.
Give me a second. I got a
One.
call from a number.
You know, that one. The number.
Anyways, just what would you like to do for this next day?
I still think we should be pathfinding until we get there, and then we can focus on trailblazing once we get back to the actual main camp.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Give
Do you want me to
a
pause?
Yeah, pause for a second.
Time for an intermission.
Intermission. We're back.
Right, we're back. Intermission over. And let's get through this day. You wanted to Pathfind? Yes, that was one vote for that.
That was my vote for pathfinding. Yeah.
Anyone have anything different?
2 votes for Pathfind.
Yep.
No other votes. Let's go.
Meow.
Go ahead and just roll
Wait.
survival.
Waiting.
Wait.
No, sorry. It's fine. As long
Oh.
as Jauger fishes up proper fish for dinner tonight, because we are running low on rations, yeah? We have like 3
Yeah.
left.
We
No,
are
wait,
on
wait.
8 rations.
Oh, we're on 8. Okay.
Oh, 24 on survival.
Boy. Yay!
Very good. Very good. And once more, you all find these quick routes. And before the day's end, you exit the tree line. Water flows past you from a few small streams that had coalesced into a much larger flow. And you find yourself atop a cliff overlooking a wondrous sight. An open field, a plains of sorts, densely populated with creatures you've never seen.
Can I roll a insight check on Silver?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, vibe checking our dino.
Yes. What's my insight? Oh, straight roll. Cool. 7.
You can't really get a good read on your dino companion,
Bah.
but it doesn't exactly seem like she's noting or acting anywhere different. She seems maybe a bit more alert, but nothing you can really tell as
Alright,
notable.
I'm just gonna
I
tell them.
suppose.
I'm just gonna tell the group. All right, guys. Just keep your heads up. We may run into some things here.
Anything you're expecting to find?
No, but he's looking a bit precautious right now. So best we do the same.
Well, I'll trust the dino that knows the island better than us.
Exactly. And if she looks worried or looks like she's at the ready to do anything, we should be too.
This seems, at least from the outward perspective, like a feeding grounds of sorts for herbivores. These dense, rolling fields of tall grass and trees that are just as large as what you've come to know, but a bit more sparsely spread out. These towering monoliths of creatures walk lumbering and calm as they approach some of these trees, reaching for the highest branches, the highest leaves, and plucking them with little effort. A roving herd of these strange, raptor-like but horse-sized, bird-esque creatures gallop through and find a nice little spot for them to pause and pluck at the ground and at the tall grass.
Look at all those chickens.
In the waters beneath you, you see these large creatures with a curved, horn-like protrusion scuffling about with their toothy duck-like bills nuzzling through the lake bottom and pulling up clumps of algae and other river plant growth, chewing on them almost as like a cow would. And
They have whiskers.
I think
lumbering
it's
in the
got food in its
distance.
mouth.
Yeah, it's
It
food.
looks
It's
like
food.
whiskers. I hope. I wished.
And further up, you can see a slower, lumbering herd of these spine-plated creatures with these sharp, almost barbed tails. But it's not barbs, they're more like horns or just very dangerous looking spikes. They seem to be grazing just as peacefully with their young, notably nestled in and towards the center of their group. From your position, it doesn't appear like there is any direct way to get down aside from climbing.
Do we want to go explore this, or are we feeling danger vibes?
Honestly, it seems like we'd be safe, but again, still be on alert. Because we don't know. As much as they look like they're just eating plants, we don't know 100% like if that's what all they are doing is just their, or that's all they eat is just plants. So long as we play a little bit of caution to the wind, I will 100% agree to go down and check.
Uno
May-
momento.
All true.
Uno momento.
Speak with animals.
Oh,
I
I see. I see.
Ah,
I shall do the same then.
Are you guys good dinosaurs, bad dinosaurs? Plant!
Plants.
Okay, Rae
I
is
shall follow
gonna
suit.
Rae is gonna turn to Silver and, you know, do the crouch down to her level thing. So, Silver, have you ever been to this area before?
Rarely.
Are they safe?
She gives you a curious look.
Will they hurt us? Will they hurt you?
If we keep distance, they should leave us be.
So, as long as we keep distance, we're fine. So we shouldn't go down there, is what you're saying?
Green eaters, protective of young and herd. But you see, there's, with all the intelligence that she has, she's trying to clearly find the words that she needs to express what she's trying to get across. Plains
So-
runners, fast but weak. Good food. Feeds whole pack. Clumsy too. not as bright as Pack.
Mm.
Easy to ambush and trick. Old Pack used such tactics.
So good for food is what you're saying.
All green eaters good for food. Some more dangerous pack kills than others. I need to like write down what she calls these fucking things because yeah, I'm
Green
gonna
eaters.
forget because there's so goddamn many.
Mm.
I will remember.
So the ones with the spikes on their tails, those ones would be
Platebacks.
plate bats. So those ones are dangerous, I would guess, because they have the spikes.
Platebacks very hard to hunt. Risky. If successful, feed pack for weeks. But
Not worth it.
smarter.
Mm.
More defensive. Always on guard. Always guarded. Hide tough and platebacks hard to ambush. Cracktail killed many of old pack members.
Cocktail.
Like claws, but not claws. Spikes, you call?
Yes. Spikes.
It's dinosaurs.
Cone ahead.
Quackbills less dangerous than platebacks. Somewhat smarter, but no less difficult. Larger than plains runners. Takes more effort to bring down adult. When herd work together, it can make hunt go wrong.
So
I call it duck. I called them duck waiters or something.
duckbill.
Duckbills.
You call them quackbills.
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 Yes.
Do I think duck waiter is it's much funnier because it's like dumb waiter?
Yeah.
So if we were to hunt them, not saying that we will, because as of right now the site is very nice. Those little chicken looking motherfuckers. I mean, they look like chickens.
Chicken.
Yeah, they kind of look like really big featherless chickens. But the
Clearly,
ones
she does
that-
not know what a chicken is, but it is
Yep.
being equated to food, so she is piqued in, like her interest is piqued.
One day we will tell you properly what a chicken is. I promise. But so if we were to hunt any of these, the best ones for now, or the easiest, would be the plains runners, you said?
Levina, don't forget, you also have like that archaeology or that paleontology book. You could totally just save me like so much time and just look up the names.
See, I could. However, I don't know they're having this conversation.
Oh.
I don't speak
I mean, we
dinosaur.
get to hear their side of it.
Well, hold on. Let me see. Comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts with duration. No odds and awareness of many beasts. Beasts can give you information about nearby localities. Perceive and how perceived might be able to persuade a beast. I don't know if it's explicitly like not being had. I don't think Jauger and Rae are just growling, chirping, and squawking this entire time. Like, I think they're talking, and then it's just magically, because of Speak with Animals, they are able to be comprehended by and comprehend Silver.
Mhm.
We can understand Silver, but we can understand Rae and Jauger who are talking to Silver. So we get to hear half the conversation. Well,
Like
that's the
me
impression
talking
I
to my
get.
cat.
Tree
Yeah.
necks. Not good to hunt. Unless young or old and weak. Tree necks dangerous when pushed to fight. And as you see these fucking towering fucking monoliths of just flesh and bone, you can understand what she means. It is very hard to imagine just a tiny raptor like her taking down such a massive creature.
Yeah, no, I think we will leave those ones for sightseeing. Might be for the best.
Levina is going to take out that paleontology book. And what she's going to do is she's going to set it down in front of Silver Scale. And then kind of like
Levina.
look to Rae and Jauger. So ask her which one is which, and then I'll just flip through the pages until she points at it, and then we can figure out what she's talking about.
She said the big ones were tree necks.
I'm gonna guess that means the one with the long necks.
One of them.
And they are all the same species.
Or
At
are
least
they?
in this field. In this field. They're all the same species. Yeah, you are able to identify those as, Brachiosaurus,
Wacchiosaurus.
Brachiosaurus,
Oh, she said the ones that are grazing in the water below us were quackbills.
those
Yeah, and
Parasaurolophus.
alright.
Those are Parasaurolophus. And, as you're flipping through, she does, point them out with her claw. I apologize. I interrupted you.
I just said alright.
Okay.
And then there was the plate backs.
Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus.
I am a Stegosaurus.
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 I am a Stegosaurus.
And the chickens are Gallimimus.
No, they're chickens.
They're chickens.
They're chickens.
Chicken. Probably tastes like a chicken too.
There's only one way to find
Plains
out.
Runners, I think is Plains Runner, I think is what Silver called them.
Yeah, he is.
I just called them chicken because they look like chickens. They look like featherless chickens. Behold a man.
Behold,
So-
a man.
The only ones that we might maybe be able to hunt as food are fractals or plains runners.
The
Plains
Gallimimus.
chickens.
You know the names
Gallimimus.
now. You can call them by their names.
Gallimimus.
That's true.
Plains chicken sounds cooler though.
And the quackbills or para.
Paras-
It is easier for me to
Parasaurolophus.
say the way that she says it, please.
Okay, fine. Just call them by. Just go ahead. Fine. Whatever. Whatever. Fine.
The
Fucking-
Parasaurolophus. They are a good candidate or a bad candidate for hunting because
They're an okay candidate. They're just harder.
okay. Just because tougher
They're
hides.
smarter
or-
and they work better in groups. Whereas you
Got
can
it.
gather when it comes to the plains runners, the Galabimus, they don't they just kind of cut and run. So if one goes down, it doesn't seem like they give much of a fuck.
Silver.
Silver cocks your head.
So I see that there are lots of green eaters here. Is there any dinosaurs that might come to this area more like you? Or bigger than you? That would eat them?
Sometimes it depends on season. Depends on territory.
Hmm. Is now one of those seasons, and do you know if this is one of their territory?
I do not know territory control at right now.
Okay. Is there a better way around this plains that we can see to continue our pathfinding? Or is cutting through the plains the best course of action?
Cutting through the plains is the best course of action because it is like it's plains. Aside from
Yeah.
the creatures, it's flat, clear terrain for a good while.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna say something. As much as it would be easy to hunt one of those chicken things, I don't think that we should be attacking anything, and we should try to move through this area as quick as possible.
I would be inclined to agree.
We can find food elsewhere, as well as things that are less likely to kill us, because the way that I'm seeing this is, while yes, these dinosaurs are big and harder for one of Silver's size to take down even in packs, we have seen and fought bigger. I don't want to be here when the dinner bell gets rung.
Yeah, that was my thought too, is these guys are pretty big, so something bigger must be eating them.
Yeah. How high does it look to the drop in the water, and how deep does the water look approximately?
Give me perception.
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 Shit. Fuck.
You can't tell how deep the water is, but it's very much like 40, 50 feet down the cliff.
So
There
not
are-
safe cannonball distance.
There are vines that seem to have latched onto the rocks, which could be good handholds.
Oh, and here I thought that maybe we could go for a little bit of a dip, but I don't think it's going to be deep enough to just cannonball over. I mean, maybe for Jauger, but not for the rest of us.
I could try carrying us down one at a time. I do not know how easy it would be, but
The rock face looks like it has vines on it, so I should be able to climb down using that. That way you don't have to carry anyone.
I could be fine jumping.
Here's
We don't know how deep the
something.
water is.
Aelea, as soon as you're like, oh, I can carry people down while flying, and
Wait,
Rae's like,
look
no,
at
we
it.
gotta climb.
Uh,
Much to your
Alright, attached.
possible horror,
Oh.
you realize that everyone else can climb down fine. Silver probably can't. Silver's the
Oh.
one that needs help down.
If Silver flaps their wings really hard, they'll slow fall like a Minecraft chicken.
Would
I s-
would
Is the ground solid earth? Is it sand?
No,
Like,
this
what
is
is-
like this is rock and soil.
I can make stairs because I have mold earth as a cantrip.
Well,
Ah.
none of that's necessary. I know slow fall. Or I know feather fall.
I can't even have this win.
I mean, if you want, it's just gonna take
I mean,
longer.
one of them is a spell and one of them is a cantrip. But it is gonna take longer. Yeah.
I'm not even rolling poorly or anything. I just can't even have this win.
I shoved Jauger off the cliff. Long live the king.
Okay, alright, goodbye.
Oh, no.
Jauger, I guess,
Already set up.
make a deck save,
I mean, in all fairness, with how like the way that I'm looking at it is, seeing as these guys are like the 2x2, where are they considered large?
so,
I got a 14.
You die
I
instantly.
don't think that was a serious roll.
so give me 1 second, okay. Are those 2x2? For some reason, the, color of the lines changed on me.
They are
so
2x2. I can tell by the grid.
Okay, yeah, the young ones are 2x2, the big ones are 3x3.
Okay, so with the
So
2x2,
they-
the way of how far it is into the water, it does not seem like this area by the rock would be safe enough for us to catapult and jump ourselves in. Like it seems too shallow.
Yeah, with the
So-
young ones, the one that is deepest out seems to, at the very least, be like up to its shoulders.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start molding earth stairs right here.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, so how are we getting Silver down? Is Jauger doing the stairs, or are we doing Featherfall? Or if not, I can just try to have Silver claw into my back and then I'll climb down. I mean, I can probably do it.
Also, question: is this so? This isn't like I can. Would you say it's like 10 feet deep?
Give me perception.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's why we weren't sure.
I could try.
I
and
will
take a
actually
look.
say, because
I don't know.
I wasn't even done talking. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, because of the notes that, like, Rae pointed out, like, oh, the young one over here, it's up to its shoulders, it might not be deep enough. Like, I'd say, like, roll it with advantage. Because you have some clues as to what the depth might be.
Okay, I'll take that.
I would say the darker parts of the water that you see would probably be up to 10 feet. The brighter parts, like where you see the dinosaurs on, that is obviously shallower water. Probably, about between like 7 feet to 4 feet in the center, and then just obviously gradually getting shallower close to the shoreline.
Oh, so fun fact: I can mold earth a bridge
Mm-hmm.
from here to there. If I have enough time.
That'd be more of a ramp.
Well, I'm making the stairs here.
I think Jauger was saying that they'll make stairs to the bottom and then make a bridge across.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so I make stairs down to the bottom, and then I can mold earth and excavate a... the exact wording is, I choose a portion of dirt or stone that I can see within a range that fits within a 5-foot cube and manipulate it in one of the following ways. The very first one is instantly excavate it and move it along the ground and deposit it up to 5 feet away. so I can take all of the dirt over here and just
Which is,
deposit it here.
yeah, it is. I did say it was 40 feet up. 40 feet up, 40 feet across.
You got played in your own game, Sparky.
No, that's not even play. That's just smart.
Awesome.
Mold Earth finally comes in handy.
Woo! At last.
Does have to be 5 foot cube. So
There is one
Well,
developer.
I mean, I'm good with I'm good with
Well,
like diagonal.
5 feet that I can see, so it's literally okay. 5 feet on this diagonal here, and then I can move it 5 feet to this diagonal here. And if I don't have enough dirt, I can take 5 feet from this diagonal here and add it in here.
A game designer at Wizards just shed a tear that Mold Earth finally had to use.
Exactly. We now
Hope
have
that
a
Jauger
bridge.
have this.
I will say that.
I am helpful.
Let me see. I'm gonna just make that because it's a little bit easier to see it. Through the process, it starts out, fine. But then, as you are getting closer to the shoreline and closer to this parasaur, the big creature starts staring at you as you're approaching. So you'd probably be like over here, like on your bridge somewhere, like just in this area-ish, right?
I'm
I'm going to use animal friendship and speak with animals then.
I'm also
Both from the
gonna.
staff.
I'm gonna accompany Jauger as like a bodyguard.
I
Like I will
appreciate
punch
that.
this thing in the snoot if it gets
Alright,
too bitey.
Shark
What?
tactic.
let me say, what is the roll for animal friendship?
If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Wisdom saving throw. Or be charmed by you for the spell's duration. So wisdom saving throw. I don't know my spell DC. Hold on. Of 11.
Unfortunately, the spell fails.
Okay.
For
Well, I
animal
still have
friendship.
speak with animals up then.
Yeah. Levina, you just hear like this loud honk kind of sound as you guys are getting closer. It doesn't look inherently aggressive yet, but it's clearly making a stance. And it stares at Jauger. Stay back.
We're just trying to get across the water. We don't want to hurt or hunt or feed or anything. This is your territory. We just want to cross.
Honestly, give me persuasion.
Da, 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 da. 12.
There's just this audible snort. This my feeding area. No closer.
We're not trying to feed. We want to move through. We want to get away. We're trying to get away.
Move earth. Ruin feed.
Move earth, no ruin feed. Move earth, give more feed.
How give more feed?
More earth mean more food.
Stonks.
What was it?
Stonks.
I just need to roll a fucking intelligence here real quick to see would that work. Give me another persuasion.
15.
There's another just hefty snort. No like, but morphine good.
Way more feed.
I not conceding ground to you. I finding other spots for now.
If want, I can redirect and walk around you.
So, I will say, what's your passive insight?
Passive insight, fucking base 10, I think. 10.
Don't you have a? Oh, you do have a flat. I thought it was negative.
Roll me insight. You've been talking. Roll me insight with advantage. I'll be nice. I'll be kind. I'll be generous.
Hey, okay.
So
one time I roll fucking good and it's on an insight
with
check.
how you've been handling the animals so far, you're starting to get kind of a feel for just the vibe. And with this one, where it's saying, like, I'm not conceding ground to you, I'm just moving to another area for now. It's basically being like, this is clearly a bull male. It doesn't... It's very much like, you know, oh, I need to stand my ground, I am being aggressed, right, you know, it is a challenger, I must, you know, be big, strong, tough, but, you know, you're just like, you know, I'm just making, you know, more place for food. It's like, okay, fine, I'm going to leave, but I'm not getting out of the way because you're here, I'm just getting out of the way because, this spot has better seaweed.
Do we have any berries in our rations?
Yeah, probably.
Can I pull out some of the berries and be like, here, peace offering, friend?
Give me an animal handling.
Munch your hand.
Oh wait, hold on.
That's what I was gonna say.
20.
Just
That's a
all-
+3. It's a +3 to that. I just didn't hit the +3 in time.
Before it turns to leave, it turns towards you as you hold out, you know, like a bundle of, you know, food. It assesses you for a second.
Friend?
It approaches, no friend, but offering accepted. As
Pass
it leans
safely?
down this massive head, bigger than a fucking horse, comes down, and you feel like the lake water dripping onto you as it munches up the berries you give it.
Pass
Ex-
safely?
Safe passage. Accepted.
Appreciate it. Alright. I turn to Lavinia and say,
Levina.
good to go. Levina and say, good to go.
I don't have to. Well, I guess I don't have to throw down with it today.
Honestly, it'd probably be best. You see how many there are and how many we are.
Yeah. After the whole raptor thing the other day, I think I got it.
Yeah. Wait, what happened with that?
Oh. I killed a lot of raptors.
Oh.
Like, a truly unfathomable amount of raptors.
Ew.
Silver kill too.
How did you get here?
Silver doesn't understand. Like, you can't understand Silver, but because Silver spent enough time with you, she's starting to. It's like, you know how a dog will start to understand. But she's also smarter than a fucking dog, so she's understanding a lot quicker.
Well, good girl, Silver. Silver, also, no hunt right now.
No hunt. Too dangerous.
Way too dangerous. Can you go get the rest of them and have them meet us across the way?
Hop, 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 hop. Come meet?
Silver, they can't hear you. Just nudge them on the stairs.
I thought Rae still had her speak with animals up.
It's probably been way more than 10 minutes. I had to re-up mine. Wait, actually, DM's discretion then.
Yeah, I'll be nice. It hasn't.
Okay, cool.
I'll be nice.
Then I gotta go like that. Okay.
I think
Right.
Aelea is gonna watch everybody else cross over this bridge first. She could use her wings, but she doesn't want to find out the hard way that there might be things waiting in the sky.
You fucking
is.
fly!
She is going to look up and see if there's anything up there that she hasn't noticed yet.
You
Also,
see
what
a
is this?
large, almost bird-like creature gliding across the sky, but its wings are sharp and angular. It's almost like a bat, but not. It's like a bat with a beak, and just as large as one of these big cow motherfuckers next to you. But it's very, very high up, and doesn't seem to be paying much attention to you.
Alright, my brain is a
What
little
if you're up
smooth.
there?
Are you talking about it? This is out of character. Are you talking about a pteranodon or a quetz?
We'll just call it a pterosaur, because there are many other
Pterosaur.
types, so...
True.
But
Rae is gonna be kind of holding, not really holding onto Silver, but staying with Silver, kind of like an invisible kitty leash.
someone had a question about the plant? Oh wait, diabetes piss. I see.
Diapissies.
Diabetes. Shut the fuck up.
No.
On that note, I think we'll take a we'll take a tenner.
We'll take a 10.
We'll take a 10. We'll take a
Alright.
tenner.
We are go.
And we are back. Everyone has had their munchies and their pissies and their whatever.
I wish you hadn't said that word.
But we continue as you all find your footing in just the long, lush grass. The towering behemoths don't seem to pay any of you any mind. Doesn't seem as though you are big or enough or threatening enough for them to give a damn.
Is it safe to assume that their head empty?
What's your insight?
+3.
I meant your passive insight. That's my fault. That's
13.
my bad. I should have specified. 13? Go ahead and roll me either.
I don't actually desire to know. I was being funny.
Well, maybe I might have had something I wanted to say about it. You know, I wanted to see if you would roll good enough for me to say. You know, you didn't, you know?
Alright, what do you want me to roll?
Is it, you know, either nature or animal handling or maybe perception?
Nature, animal handling, perception. Perception.
As you watch them meander about, it's less head empty and more as though you had maybe seen an ant or a beetle. Yes, there is a possibility that it could cause, like it could bite you and maybe
Might
cause
check.
a bit of irritation. But you are just so small that it is to a point of insignificance. When your entire body can fit underneath one of their feet, it's not apathy or ignorance, but they're unbothered. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, well, Jauger is not here, so unfortunately you cannot speak to any more animals, unless Rae wants to do something. But yeah, go ahead and just start moving yourselves. You have crossed the bridge.
What's that Dragon Ball teleporting sound? Just whooshoo. Whooshoo.
Jesus Christ. There's 3 of you. You can discuss amongst each other where you would like to go and what your plan is. That is completely an option.
I still think we need to get out of this place. I don't think we need to do any sightseeing.
That is more than likely for the best.
It would be better not to dilly-dally. We should go quickly. And even as Aelea says this, she's gawking up at these big, long-necked dinosaurs.
Go ahead. Kosmo, say that again.
Is there, I'm just gonna move my token over so you can see what I'm referring to. Is there a way back into the woods, or is this all cliff?
It's all cliff, but just like the way down, there's vines. You could scale it.
I see.
Also, you have control over Jauger, and everyone has control over Silver, so you can move the token. Okay, Jauger's drowning.
No!
All of these parasaurs just move over and just start just curb stomping him. It's just, you see blood in the water. They,
It's unfortunate.
Your brother just. It's just, what a shame.
If Sunny had a nickel for every time a party member in a tabletop campaign turned into red mist, Sunny would have 2 nickels.
And it was both on the same day.
And it was both on the same day.
That said, I gotta be heading off for a fun tabletop event where we will see if anyone else winds up turned into mist.
It was
So I'm gonna
incredibly
go ahead
funny.
and hop out for today.
Have fun. Hopefully
Good
somebody
luck with
does turn into
dino
mist. So you can have,
explorations.
hopefully someone else does turn into mist so you can have fun stories to tell about the one day where 3 party members turned into mist, all different campaigns on the same day.
Oh boy.
So,
Jesus Christ.
Have fun. Don't be eaten by dinosaurs. Goodbye,
no
everybody.
promises.
I'll think about it. Now that Aelea's
Yeah.
gone, Sparky, I want to be eaten by one of the dinosaurs.
Silver turns on you and just consumes you.
Alright, we're good now.
You
Make
both
that 4
fuck.
characters turn into red mist.
Alright, anyways, move yourselves, fuckers!
Mm.
I'm also gonna give you assholes control. Oh, wait, yeah. Kosmo already has control over you fucking bastards.
Oh no, Sunny's drowning. Alright,
Fucking just herd of parasaurs just comes over up on the shore. Like, bro, can you stop throwing your friends in the water, bro? Like, come on, bro.
My
Try to
bad,
eat
bro.
here,
My bad. Bro, my bad. I said my
Bro,
bad.
my kids are here. Come on,
How
bro.
many times do we
Come
ever say my bad, man? Like, I already said it.
Oh, you what? You're bad. You're bad, man. You're
Yeah, my bad.
man?
My bad. I said it already. You want to be your bad too?
Yeah.
You want to be your bad too?
I want to go
I'll
to
make it.
bed.
Anyways, fucking continue.
Fucking dinosaur bringing his fucking kids to the water park. I was gonna ask,
I'm so tired today.
Which way is closer to like the nearest like accessible ridge?
I would say it's not even just a ridge anymore. You have just fully gone down in elevation.
Well, I mean like ridge of the woods or like edge, I guess.
And north. North seems to be the way to continue.
North we shall go then. See, the thing is, I don't know how much to move my character until something happens.
Just move until I tell you to stop.
Why not go in here so that way we don't get any stomped on by those big motherfuckers?
As you're traveling, you can see much of the herbivores are just meandering through the fields. Some of the young ones, appear to be in some process of either eating or play. Rae, for your part,
Mm.
Silver does seem to stick by your side.
Yeah. Just trying to make sure she doesn't run off into between anybody's legs. And by anybody, I mean the big dinosaurs, even though I know she probably wouldn't.
Can I just pop a pass without a trace?
I mean, yeah.
Wow.
I could do it at will, so I mean, might as well.
At will?
At will.
Now, I've only had a rogue.
I know, right? Kill off Jauger, I'll make a rogue.
Jesus
I
Christ.
snap Yager's neck.
So paths not trace. It just makes you more stealthy. Yeah.
It adds +10 to your stealth checks.
Yeah. If you are you actively moving stealthily?
I don't fucking know, I'm just popping it to be safe.
You're popping it, but are you just?
I don't know.
Well, okay.
If we
I-
decide to, we have it.
Okay.
I
Alright, fair enough.
and Aelea would like to try to be stealthy because a big bird thing in the sky and potential predators.
Alright, then I'll follow suit.
Alright, everyone, roll your stealth. Whoever being stealthy.
Fucking damn it. I gotta figure out what key is doing that.
Wow.
What is disadvantage again?
KL1. So you're gonna roll 2d20 KL1 plus mod.
Nine.
Casey, you have a +9 because of pass without trace.
Plus 10.
Oh.
Well, Casey has a -1, which is +9.
Oh.
Oh, then I have 19. Each. I forgot.
You are able to move stealthily, and as you do so, you see as one of the galleys is just not paying much attention to the herd, wandering off, feeding, and then suddenly there's a shadow that passes over you all. and then suddenly, almost a dragon or wyvern-like form, but as stated before with Aelea, this large, bat, bird-like creature with a beaked face and triangular wings comes down and snatches this motherfucker up and flies off with it.
What motherfucker?
Yeah, that was way far away on the map.
One of the chickens.
One of the galleys, the chickens.
Oh, one of the chickens just goes bye-bye.
Yeah, one of the chickens just...
Yoink.
Well, shit.
And how did the other chickens react? They're pretty okay with it,
They
or?
kind of scatter a bit. You know, clumping up more. You watch as they're not running away, but they're running. And then after a moment, when nothing else happens, they just go back to pecking at the ground.
I mean, we can try and get one of them for food.
No. I think we just get back to the trees as fast as possible.
They're almost like hey in terms of intelligence.
To the trees, then.
To the trees. Stay grouped up is what I'm thinking.
Try to make ourselves look as big as possible.
And as non-appetizing.
Well, easy enough for me.
I mean, if you start sparking yourself, I might know what you at least.
Despite of your stealth, as you're passing by, one of the younger brachiosaurs seems to have started passing, towards either its parent or maybe it was going towards another tree, and just so happens to look down and spot you.
You didn't see anything.
Yeah, Levina's just gonna keep going.
This long-necked creature lowers its head down, and as you all start to just walk away, you just hear the thump, thump, and Rae, you just feel a hot burst of air on the back of your neck as this thing is sniffing you and inspecting you.
Oh, a little jumpy, but Rae would recast Speak with Animals, and very gently, go to pat. It's not exactly like the snow, but kind of like the side of its head. Like, hey.
Hello, Tiny.
Oh, yes, I am. Yeah, we are very tiny, aren't we?
What are you doing here?
Oh, we're just passing through. We're just going on our way.
What are you?
That is a good question. What are you?
I'm me.
And that's a good answer. I am Rae.
Rae.
Yes.
Are there more Rays?
Not more Rays per se, but got my friends, kind of like me, but different.
There's suddenly just a louder, not a bullhorn type sound, but just for the rest of you, it's halfway between maybe a honk or maybe
Like a bellow.
A bellow. But for Rae, you just hear, "Little one, leave small creatures alone. You know not where they've been." Oh, but they look squishy. There's this snort. All more reason to leave them be.
You don't know where they've been.
You have goons.
They're not not as hardy as us. Could hurt them if you're not careful. And you watch as the little one shakes its head, gives another little huff, and somberly, like, turns away from you and returns back towards, like, you know, the adults. Bye,
You all-
small one.
Bye, big one. You all have a good day. Even you, grumpy daddy. I'm making friends.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Speak with animals is such a fun spell. Holy shit.
That
It
dinosaur,
is.
that
Yeah.
that dinosaur is definitely gonna have its dad killed in a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Littlefoot, no!
Father, help! Just saying. This one is way out in the open. We could easily get it.
Okay, but I'd rather not slaughter it in front of the new friend that I've just made who thinks that we're squishy.
It thinks we're squishy? I don't think we want that.
No, it's more of a playful squishy, not a yummy squishy.
You can tell the difference?
Still don't want that.
Well, yes, I can tell the difference.
I don't know, both sounds like easily crushable to me.
Well, yeah.
Suddenly, Ray, you do hear from Silver. Squishy. Good, bad. Easily crushable. At least not hostile?
Hmm. Well, I will take it for as observed from a different distance and wave.
What'd she say?
She said that squishy is good and bad. Easily destructible, but not hostile.
Okay, I'll take that. To the trees.
To the trees.
To the trees.
To the window. To the
To the
wall.
wall. To the wall. The switch
So the
ups on
dino
my
stripped
butt.
down the.
You know what? Fair
Look at
enough.
all these bitches go.
Balls.
Oh, ski ski, motherfucker. Oh, ski ski, goddamn. Goddamn.
Bam!
Anyways,
Oh, great. Are we lost?
It's probably fine.
would
Do we
actually-
pass McDonald's?
You got McDonald's, mom?
So,
Yes.
Levina,
Oh.
Hey,
you were trying to make a map, and you
Yep.
do have a larger map of the island proper. Make me a survival.
no, I pass.
Yeah, away.
Alright, cool. From what you can tell, it seems like you might be going in
Mic
the
check.
best direction. From what you can tell, it seems like you're going in the best direction.
From what I can tell.
You rolled an 18. So, I mean, it's an old map, right? There's a difference between looking at an old map and actually being in the jungle. But from what you can tell, and the landmarks that are on the map and that you have thus far noticed, you don't seem lost.
Well, I'll take it.
And with that, the 6th day ends. And you have made your first step of progress inside the next tile. Okay, so. Let me just check a thing here.
How about no? Because it may be dangerous to us.
All right. Yeah.
When they reach the second tile, they level up. Wow, great notes.
So I have 3 of you. All right.
All 3 of us made it to level 6. Good job, guys.
Nice, nice. All right, let's do
Do
this level
me
up.
a favor, lads,
Yes.
and pick a number 1 through 3.
3.
That's how many levels we get.
2.
All right,
1.
so Jauger is 1. Okay, awesome.
Hey, what's up?
Roll me a 1d100.
Oh boy.
All right, I'm gonna get to 100. It's gonna be crazy. We're all gonna
No,
pop
you're not.
off. I got 78, which is close enough.
I see.
That's how many rations I get.
Okay, let me
Your crush will
just
need to wait.
check something. As the next morning rolls over, and you awaken in camp. It's probably, you've made a little bit more travel progress here and there. Maybe you've done a little bit of scavenging. Whatever the case is, you're around noon. Aelea and Chris are doing chores around camp. So let me flip. Okay. Ah, I understand. I see. Cool. I mean, just go ahead and, converse. Do your thing.
Anyways, there I was. Barbecue sauce on my titties.
Shut the fuck up and just.
How'd you
do
end
your
up in
thing.
that scenario?
It's barbecue
Well,
sauce.
you see, yeah, there was barbecue sauce. We were at a
is that?
camp.
So, I have to
It's
ask,
delicious.
and I apologize if this is personal. Is that connected to how you died originally, or is that something else entirely?
That's something else entirely.
Okay, I was about to say that bullet dodge there.
Okay, speaking on how you died, I know that I was on the side of you not telling us when you're ready, but it has started to pique interest just a little. You don't have to tell us exactly everything, of course, but if you're comfortable, could you tell us more about it, maybe? I know
So,
it was by Chris's sword, but not by Chris himself.
let me go to the map quickly. Hold on. Where the fuck am I from again?
You were from Riskane.
Where the fuck is that?
The
Mom's house.
I can't find it on the map. Can't find it on the map.
Okay, let me.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah,
Whew.
there you go.
Okay, found it.
There's even a
was,
color-coded version to make it easier on
That's the one I found.
Okay, there you go.
Well, so okay.
Chris is Skillier. You're Riskane.
Clear. Okay, cool. So let me go to.
You forget your own fucking character lore.
It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. So, pretty much what I can remember is once we got our orders to push on the Dragon Head Mountains, there was word that came in saying, "Hey, some of the Skalier forces are going to be setting up an encampment there, or some type of settlement or stronghold, whatever it was." And we were tasked, my regiment was tasked to go and intercept it. We didn't know that it wasn't our command that sent word.
You were led into a trap.
We were lured into a trap.
I see.
and it was a nice flat spot in between a couple of the mountains. We were getting ready to get moving for the day, and all of a sudden it started. We didn't know from where, we didn't know how many. I just remember everybody dropping next to me. And then it went black.
And so, how are you? And she kind of just gestures to you.
I still don't know. All I know is I woke up one day and somehow I was all the way in Wildsong in Iskany.
Huh.
Just just in a bed. Went down to the hall to get some food and stuff. I didn't know what had happened and how I got here, but somehow I got here.
Was that... How long was that before you joined on the crew for the Lucian?
I don't exactly remember. I kind of have some blank spots in my memory.
I see. Well, approximation, like months, weeks, days. Guess that would...
Felt like a couple of months.
Well, by whatever means that you have found yourself back here on the mortal plane, I'm sure we'll appreciate it, because, of course, without that, you wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
What's everyone's passive perception?
13.
11.
So I have an 11, a 13, and what was the other one?
10.
Okay, 10. All right, cool. At some point during your conversation, Chris and Aelea venture off to go try and scavenge up either some food or some fresh water. Like, proper, like, fresh water, right? River's good, but...
Ooh, they fucking.
God, I hope not.
I have no control over that. That would be very fucking rude if I were to do that, you know, when neither of the players are here and willing or consenting.
I know, I'm just gonna make that joke though whenever a pair of people wander off somewhere. Even if it's me, I am going to make that joke.
Fair enough.
And please, if I am ever not here and my character wanders off for whatever reason, I implore you to do the same in my honor.
If you go off on your own, it'll be, ooh, he's jorking it. If you go off with someone else, it's like,
Yes.
got it.
Yes. Please.
Got it.
So
Did
it
we still-
was 10, 11, 13?
Yes.
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 Rae, are you in your armor right now?
Yes.
What is your AC?
16?
How much?
16?
After the two have ventured off, you all continue to your conversation before there's a rustle behind Rae. Levina and Jauger, you watch as this massive creature charges out and snaps its jaws around Rae, ripping her up off her seat and shaking her around like a doll.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of this.
Give me
Squeaky toy sounds are
yes,
being made. Can't believe
Squeaky
this.
sounds, yay.
Don't forget to select your token.
I need
I'm
to
also
find
going to
the-
put, this is a surprise round because none of you had enough to not be surprised. Sorry. Not sorry. Okay. Alright, making sure that's good. Alright.
How's it
Rae.
work?
What's up?
How's
Yes.
it work again?
So select your token,
Selected.
and then it's gonna be. There's a code for it. It is pinned. Yes, it's pinned in the pinned messages and notes. At some point, I might just like see if there's like maybe mods or something to make this all easier and simpler. Okay, alright. Also, Rae, I need to roll this damn range. I got
Oh, did it need
distracted.
did it need the brackets?
Yes.
Oh.
It's okay. You can just right click your token, and then there'll be add turn within about the middle under redo. And then you click your number, type your number, and hit enter. Fair enough. Yeah, no, Rae is very much the type to, unless she's planning to, like, unless they were back, like, say, back on at the beach camp, if she was planning to stay there all day, she wouldn't have armor on, but because they're out in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, she's putting her armor on before she leaves the pen.
Yeah, no, that absolutely makes sense. That's why I
Yeah.
was just double checking with you. You take
Yes.
13 points of piercing damage and are grappled.
Ooh, I'm dying. Help me.
Oh, I gotta roll for silver too. What's silver's modifier?
What is her dex?
I don't have her stat block.
Fuck! That's right, we were supposed to modify it, but we never.
Okay, wait. Dex
1d20
is
plus 69.
I have
plus 3.
her- I was about to say.
1d20
Yeah, it
plus
is plus 3. Yep,
69.
yep.
Shrinkle.
Yeah, I did send it to you, motherfuck!
Yeah, no, I found it eventually.
Make me think I'm fucking insane. Alright,
Well, you are.
this giant fucking almost raptor-like, just scaled up with this strange ridged back, swings its head around to look at the two of you, with Rae just being crunched in between its jaws, some of her blood dripping down its lower jaw, seeping from wounds that it has left upon her.
Request assistance. This doesn't feel good.
Make me an opposed athletics.
That's okay. Nat 20.
Hey.
Okay, so this giant creature, for a moment attempts. Looks like it's just gonna yoink you and leave, but you manage to break your fist free enough and just sock it straight in the eye. It doesn't do enough damage, but it stuns it enough to make sure that it's not going to fucking steal you. So instead of it forcing movement on you and just yoinking you and running away, you punch it in the face and it just kind of staggers for a second.
I've never been kidnapped, and I'm not going to start with an overgrown hairless bird.
So, you're surprised. You're surprised. Oh wait, yeah. And it's just gonna chomp down a bit harder now. it's gonna deal 16 points of piercing damage. Where is your health bar?
I ate it, sorry. Oh, wait, oh, that was, Alright, so... What was the first one again, sorry?
The first one was 13.
Okay, 13. Why did it do that? Okay, oh wait, never mind. 44, 44.
Okay, there we
Okay,
go.
okay, one second. So
Okay.
what was the first one, and then what was the second one again? Just so I can make sure I
13.
did it right.
And then 16. So total 29.
Okay, I'm at 15. Okay, there we go.
Now the question is it going to try again? Because no matter what, if it's okay, so I have put myself in a bit of a bind here by grappling you. Because I can't make forced movement without you having to make a save, or an opposed roll against it. Let me just check something real quick.
Jauger, he's trying to kidnap me.
Don't worry, just go limp, you'll be fine.
I don't think it's a grizzly bear. It's a little tan, but it's not brown.
I grapple, the creature's movement becomes 0.
Also, was the roll that you had me do just to fight being taken off and I'm still grappled?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm checking to see if I'm actually doing that correctly, because it's also a large creature. And
What are you
are
looking for specifically?
grappling, moving a creature that is grappled by you.
I think it's
raise.
half your movement.
That's what I thought. Let me just check.
Yeah, when you move, you can drag or carry the grapple creature with you, but your speed is halved unless the creature is 2 or more sizes smaller than you, which I think is a specific feat.
Okay.
I think that's the grappler feat specifically, is how it words it.
Alright, so cool, I've been doing this wrong.
I'm being fucking yoinked.
And
Yeah, the rules for grappling the PHB say when you move, you can drag or carry the grapple creature with you, but your speed is halved unless the creature is 2 or more sizes smaller than you.
yeah, there we go. We're just gonna put that. Yeah, you're being yoinked.
Bye.
Okay. And that's its turn. So now it's your.
I think the initiative is screwed
I
up.
think, yeah.
Yes, it actually fucking is.
I actually don't think the dinosaur should have gone there because it went around a turn, so it should have been.
Yeah. So it's okay. So this is how the initiative should have been. So that was at its start. Jauger, Silver were surprised. Concavenator goes, yoinks Rae. Rae, Levina, surprised. Okay. I did do that wrong, but I did a lot of things wrong, so we'll just chalk it up to big dumb. Go ahead, Jauger.
I'm also in
Okay.
the wrong space in initiative.
Yes, you are.
There we go.
I'm just
There we
doing
go.
some math real quick.
I see. Okay, so it's just Rae just goes last. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so okay.
If this is an AoE damage, I'm not gonna do what I said last time and say that Radiant will be fine. It's not fine. It hurts.
Oh, that's not
Because you
bad.
see, I was full health when I said that one.
9th level fireball. Send it, Jauger.
If
That would
only.
be so funny.
My Ray, who was I telling you?
Alright, so I am going to... Range outside, as for the duration. Okay, cool. So I will move... Okay, let me... fuck. 25 feet. So where can I move to? Oh, that's fucking perfect. Cool. So you said you're fine with diagonals, right?
Yes.
Cool. So I will move to here, get within range of it, and then let me just make sure my math is correct. Yep. So that's 20 feet, and I'm going to hold my action until everybody is within this 20-foot circle.
Okay.
So as soon as I'm going to fuck it up again, Levina.
You did it!
Okay.
Yippee!
Woohoo! As soon as Levina gets in this circle and Silver is in this circle, I am going to cast Wall of Thorns, creating a 20-foot parameter around us.
Fucking Thunderdome.
Yes.
This poor lizard's going down.
So that will be
Oopsies, I did not
my
mean to-
turn. Is I will be holding that for... Silver, however, doesn't know what the fuck I'm doing.
So we already discussed that Silver is basically your pet, so you can command her.
Oh yeah, no, but she doesn't know what I'm
understand your
doing. But she'll at least run in and get a nom and a swipe in.
Go for those ankles, get them.
She's going for the ankles. +6. That's a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
Cool. And then let me do the other one too. Roll. It's the same fucking roll. That is an 18.
Both of those are hits.
Hell yeah. So first one is 1d6 +3. That is a 6, and then a 1d8 +3 as well. And that is a 7.
Nice, nice. Good damage as Silver darts in, snarling, letting out this vicious screech as
He's
she
coming for those-
leaps, claws out, killing claw ready, digging into the hide of this giant creature, and just dragging it down, and then chomping on one of its arms.
He's coming for those Nico kneecaps.
She slashes and bites, her head wrenching at the arm, and with a muffled roar, the larger beast shakes and hurls her back.
And that's all Silver can do.
Levina, we know you can do more.
Levina charges up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Alright, as soon as you're in here, Jauger, can you outline the circle again?
Sure thing. That's the Thunderdome.
It's about to be the Thunderdome.
There you go. It's not perfect, but it's good enough.
So, yep, and I'll call out to Levina. Don't touch the thorns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Am I good to go, or were you counting?
Yes.
Yeah, you're good
yes,
to
yes,
go.
yes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay, just you were counting. I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, I had to mark off charges.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
was also waiting because I wanted to.
Alright, well, with the gigantic wall of thorns erupting around her, Levina cracks her, like, her knuckles. Oh, you're so fucked, I know. Focus point for glows.
Okay, let's go. Alright, let's go. Let's go. It's the fucking Thunderdome now. We know what's
Thunderdome.
happened. We know what's coming.
That's a 17.
Make it drop, Rae.
That's a hit.
That's a natural 20.
That's a hit!
That's a 23.
That's a hit!
That's an
Spit
11.
it out, spit it out, spit it out, spit it out, spit it out.
That's... Hold on, let me check that. That might still be a hit. It's not. It's not. It's not.
Aww.
Oh.
Spit it out, spit it out, spit it out, spit it out.
That's a... Spit it out.
So first, I'm gonna do... Alright, so that's... The first one is a D8. The second one is... How do we do crits again? What's the rule on it?
Double dice.
Double dice? Then it's
Double
gonna be 2d8 on that one, and the D8, and then it's gonna be plus 9. Do I do anything on a crit? I don't think so.
No.
But I want to make sure. Right? There's no weird thing in any of my like stuff.
Spit it out!
Alright, cool. Nothing there. It takes 29 lightning damage.
That's for all the attacks?
That's for all of them.
Okay. You can see the outline of its skeleton as lightning courses through these vicious scorch marks left on its scaly hide. It's still alive, but blood is gushing from open wounds, and bits of its hide have been just fully burnt off and burnt away. It's not looking good.
Levina kind of like looks up and down. Make a move. I dare you. And that's my turn.
You want to do it? You want to do it intimidation? Intimidation?
Yeah, sure. I'll do intimidation. I'll intimidate him.
It's both, please.
12.
Roll again.
I have no purpose, but
8.
For a moment, you actually see this creature backing down slightly. As, like, there is a war between clear survival instinct and everything else going on in its mind. Let me just check something. Oh yeah, okay, alright. On its turn, it lowers its head down, like maybe halfway, and then drops Rae.
yeah, a son of a bitch.
And
Did he just walk away from me?
it's less walking. It looks like it's trying to back down.
Okay. That's what I thought.
You see, it's trying to back down.
I was about to opportunity attack him so hard.
Like it's got its head lowered. It's very much in a kind of what? It's not submissive. It's a different word for it.
Cowarding?
In a what?
Cowarding? Like afraid?
No. But yeah, it is very much in a supplicating sort of manner. This creature, it's looking wildly, looking for a route of escape now. And dropped Rae. That would basically be would have basically been its action. So, it's just spending its turn cowering, I guess.
Rae is gonna do something that might be a little dumb, but if it's cowering away from Levina, is going to use action to stand up, and then while having Axo, is going to try to back away outside of what she assumes the range is to see if it does try to take an opportunity attack.
It does not snap at you. It looks at you, and again, you can see behind its eyes just it measuring the worth of food versus life. And life is very much winning out in its mind.
Jauger, lower the wall. I don't think it's gonna do anything more.
You sure?
I'm sure. I think it just wants to leave, and hopefully this will be a lesson for it to not... Actually, give me a second. Speak with animals. It's getting its use today.
Okay, alright.
I was gonna do the same afterwards, so.
Are you done? Are you? Yes, I'm talking to you, Toothy.
Lavina's like jumping in place, ready to punch again. She's like waiting on Ray's signal.
Pray. Hurt. Run. No
We're
prey.
not.
No food.
We're not prey. You go, and you don't come back to us.
Give me persuasion. Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Persuasion or intimidation.
I'm gonna do persuasion.
Like I think the either or could work with what you were saying.
Yeah, because Rae, while yes, intimidation might work, is hurting herself. She's not trying to be mean about it. She's just trying to be like, just go, don't come back. We won't hurt you if you just go. We won't hurt you anymore if you just go. Fuck.
Oh, what's that? Aelea's back at the camp with guidance. That's crazy.
The creature looks to Levina. No. You follow Nest. You kill young.
No. No, we will not.
You kill young. You kill. And unfortunately, it seems like panic is setting in its mind, where it's like, oh, it's letting me go? No, that doesn't make sense. Why is it letting me go? Oh no!
Okay, panic. No, we are not going to hurt you. We're not going to follow you back. We have babies. We're not going to do anything to your babies.
So, unfortunately, you have already really made.
I know. Don't worry.
But it doesn't seem to be registering the rest of what you're saying now.
Yeah.
Right, so I assume that's your turn?
Yeah, still, yes, Jauger, just drop the wall, let it go, let it run.
I guess I'll put up speak with animals then.
Oh.
Listen. And listen good. I'm told to drop this wall and let you go. If you leave us alone, we will not hurt you anymore. If you don't leave us alone, we will kill you.
No hurt. Lightning. Burn bad. No.
So you'll leave?
Give me intimidation for this one. I will say go ahead and do it with advantage. Got some situational bonuses here, you know.
2d20 each one. I feel like rolling it just straight would have been better.
You would have gotten a 9.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, because it's in order, so it would have been the 3 then the 4 no matter what.
No, I'm saying like if I didn't roll with advantage, like if I just rolled a straight 1d20. See? You forget, the only time it likes me with advantage is for food.
You're the
Well, no,
Fisher
it's
King.
not, you know, we already also discussed that it likes you with animals.
Just
Okay,
not this
true.
one.
It is cowed slightly by your words, just the barking commands. Silver snarls at your side. We need food. It give much.
What
And
is much?
Silver is very much looking at this creature, looking how weak it is, looking at how big it is, and is just saying, food.
Silver, down.
Unfortunately, while your words have cowed it slightly, Silver's little snarls certainly haven't helped, and once more it seems to be going into fight or flight. Unfortunately, it can't exactly flight. Is that all for your turn?
I'll drop the wall.
And 4 more pop out of the woods.
You have one chance. Leave now, and we will not bother you.
Definitely do give me an animal handling on Silver to see if you can rein her in.
Nope.
Actually, that doesn't feel fair. That's, you know what? No, I'm not. That's not fair to you. That's not fair to you. You guys are clearly trying to do something. I'm being pedantic about shit.
I was getting ready to do fucking druid dinosaur meat grinder.
Alright, but yeah, if you have commanded Silver down, Silver's gonna go down. Question is for you, Levina.
Levina is going to kind of like reach out, and what she wants to do is she wants to grab this thing by the jaw and make it look at her and go, if you or any of your friends ever show up again, I'm going to fucking roast you from the inside out.
I don't think it understands you.
I get that.
Animal handling?
14.
Opportunity? No.
Boom! I make it explode.
Okay, you see, if that was a person, this would have been a lot different because it was of clear mind and has reason thinking skills, but that is an animal, and if it's trying to go, I say we let it go. We can hunt other things, we can fish.
In my defense,
It was
I seem
scary.
to be the only one here who can't talk to animals.
That too, thank you for getting it to drop me. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go and to my tent and cry now.
like Rae like limps away.
Moves up to
Rae,
you.
before you go, hold on. Come here.
What was Silver doing as well? Sorry.
I'll let Jauger do his thing first.
Mhm.
Hit you with a Cure Wounds.
Thank you.
Level 2.
Yummy.
You get 7 points back.
So let's go.
Silver is pressing herself up against your side, giving you support as you walk.
Aw. Rae will happily take it and kind of like scritch in between the feathers.
She looks at you worried, but happy you're alive.
I'm okay.
Levina's mumbling something about finally not getting clawed for once as she walks by.
Alright, so Ben gave me like half a bottle of something. Do y'all want to share that and partake?
Yes, please.
Okay, good.
That's all you
Well,
two.
Okay. Okay, we can, us two can play past the bottle, but then we can also do the fun game of, oh hey!
I'll give my fishing rod to Levina. Hey, you want to go give that a shot?
I mean, I was gonna ask everyone some questions while we play past the bottle. We can
Yeah,
do some
fair.
fishing in a minute.
I
Okay, fair.
also think I have a better method. And like she like holds up her hand, you see like the lightning crackling.
In theory, would that instantly cook them?
I
Uh,
kind of want to.
It depends on the voltage.
Then I'm down to give that a try. So what
Still-
questions did you want to ask?
Yeah, just what brought y'all on the expedition? Well, sorry.
Frankly, I needed the money. At least I think.
Fair enough,
You-
honestly.
Think?
Yeah, I know I went into the office to sign the papers. I don't remember walking out. Then went back to my room for the night before boarding the ship and periodically blacked out, woke up, and there was like a partially woven basket in my hand.
Huh.
Blacked out, did a bump, white out. Sorry.
Made it to the ship, and I can at least sew, so there was that. You know, I've had to patch up my clothes on the road a couple of times. Helped make some sales, and got these for free.
Oh, yeah.
What about you guys?
School. Yeah, school.
Well, there wasn't really left for me from from where I came from. So I was traveling across the continent for a while and heard about the expedition some point around fucking where was it? Heard it from some bleh, about northern Iskany and decided to start making my way down, and here I am. Don't really have anyone, so I mean, I have everybody here now, which I'm forever thankful for, but other than you all, nothing.
I study archaeology and history, so college recommendation for this, and now I'm here.
Understandable, honestly.
Kind of a shitty field trip in that case.
Well, I'd be inclined to agree.
Honestly, if we didn't shipwreck, I'd say that's pretty cool. But
I mean, at least the stuff we're here to look at is supposedly here, and hopefully we'll actually come across it.
hopefully.
I mean, we'll probably get to leave eventually.
Also,
Whether it be in
hopefully.
our time, is beyond me, but that was a really bad joke.
These motherfuckers do come back, and I would say there's rations for everyone. Things worth, so there you
Kinda
go.
wanna still go try that chalk and the fish thing though. If you're
I-
down for it.
Can't guarantee good results, but we can certainly try.
It's for science. Yes.
There is a
It is
level of
for
science to
science.
it. There is also a level of possibility that the fish just kind of, and Levina just like makes a gesture with her hands and makes like a boom sound.
Well, I guess
They can-
the
They can pop.
Yeah, in theory.
You see, I just hit things really hard and then they kind of pop. I don't know all the science and the entirely magic stuff, though I can do a little bit.
I just pull out my centaurs. I just use these. And my
Cheat.
stick.
Did you say centaurs or scimitars?
Scimitars.
Okay.
Pocket centaurs.
So Levina is going over to the water to give it a
Electrocute-
try.
Electrocute
Yep.
the fish, and we are all watching with our big note boards.
Let's see. The question is, how do I want to do this?
Well, however you do it, I'm sure the results will be shocking.
Shut the fuck up.
Rocks fall,
I'll
you die.
see myself out.
Yeah, you get out of here.
Yeah, Levina's gonna go over to the water and she's just gonna charge up her hands and like there's like lightning crackling everywhere, and then she is just gonna shove her hands in the water. And what I'm basically doing is Sparky, for reference, I'm basically doing 2d10 lightning damage to the water.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I guess roll me.
Do I have to make a technically, because of the ability I'm using, it is a dex save. Does the water need to make a dex save?
I mean, the
The
fish
fish
would
need
have
to
to.
make this saves.
I would say roll me. Give me like an Arcana.
Arcana, boo.
You're not fucking. I'm not.
Thumbs down, thumbs down. 18.
Sure, make a fucking attack roll on the water.
Oh, it's not an attack roll. I was using because you know how we mix match some stuff.
Oh yeah.
I was basically going to be doing breath weapon, but not a breath weapon,
no.
which is
Okay.
just like a cone or a line.
I thought you were basically like just walking in the water and like.
I just punch it.
With like the first. No. When you went in and you were just trying to commune, remember? And I was like, instead, stuff floats to the surface.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. 18. Roll me your damage.
That's 7. Man, I got a 2. Come on, man. I'm gonna fight roll 20.
"14 fish bubble to the surface. Some are stunned, others are just dead.
Holy
Silver.
shit.
Find which ones are not dead. Kill them.
How do I tell that?
Effectively, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be 14 rations.
Well, I think that's more effective than my rod.
I don't think it's something I should constantly do.
Oh, but
True,
it's
but
fucking
in
funny.
an emergency, though. Math. 14 plus 8.
22.
Thank you.
Well,
Math hard burns me.
We play D&D. I use a calculator.
now we are going to move out. And this is going to have. There we go. Grab that. So this is next day. Alright, how are you guys spending this day now that you have gotten through the fucking creature wandering into your camp?
Fast track.
Do you mean Pathfinder or something else?
Whatever the fastest is.
Pathfinder, yeah.
Meow.
Give me survival. You know what? Who's gonna be leading the charge? We have 3 people here, so
Can we
Plus
take the risk
6.
and have me lead? Nope. Never mind then.
whoever, just go ahead, roll survival.
Levina.
Alright.
Volunteered.
I got a +0.
Oh, Aelea, wow, you're giving me guidance? That's so nice of you.
Yeah,
Thanks, Aelea.
you know, Aelea does just pat you on the shoulder and give you guidance.
You know what? I'll
12.
pat you on the shoulder
And
also. because I
apparently,
can't give
my
guidance.
dad needs help in the basement, which concerns me, so I'll be right back.
Well, unfortunately, you guys only make a day's worth of travel. You're not able to find any faster routes.
Oh, plus ratio.
L plus ratio. Alright. Let's see here. Be really funny if after... Oh wait, no, hold on. Okay, yeah. Yeah, cool. Alright.
Oh yeah, new day.
New day. New day. New day.
I gotta do the fucking staff. Yeah, I got.
Alright, lads. The 2 of you. What would you like to do this day?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Hmm.
I threw rock.
I'm just asking what you both would like to do. You don't
I
have to
know.
keep doing pathfinding. You can.
Rock, paper, scissors. The entire trip, we're just gonna rock, paper, scissors.
91 bottles of beer on the wall. 91 bottles
99
of
bottles of
beer.
beer.
All
Tearing down
right,
custom-
Rae.
One day of
Yay.
travel done.
Yes.
Okay, you guys are just gonna travel. That's it. That's it.
Just
gonna
chill travel.
Okay, just travel. Okay.
You put the 2 people who don't like to talk together. What do you? What?
Motherfucker, talk!
You saw what happened when we did this on the beach. The 2 people who don't like talking end up surviving the longest.
We
All right.
thrive.
Bitches.
We had an entire little oasis.
You did. You guys did.
It's
fucking
shrimple.
thrive. All right. What would you guys like to do for the next day?
I think. How many rations do we have, or would we have?
I got 22.
So 22. So it'd be -5. So it'd be 17.
17.
I'd say Pathfind then.
Yep, Pathfind works for me.
Both of you roll survival.
23.
Nah. Never mind. Don't don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you for the guidance.
Thank you.
I don't know how to
God.
roll guidance.
It's the 1d20 roll and then plus 1d4. Doesn't really
23 though. So...
yeah, don't worry about it. You guys succeed in finding the trail into the next tile.
Yippee!
So there we go.
97 bottles of beer on the wall. 97 bottles
97
of
bottle-
beer.
It went up.
Take
It went
one
up.
down.
So this is day
He
10.
keeps on putting the beer bottles on the wall.
Alright. So it's gonna be one
We're
half,
putting them back on the wall.
and then
Yeah, because we were at 91 and then you said 97.
Okay, fine. 98 bottles of beer on the wall. 98 bottles of beer. You
So,
pick one up, you put
guys-
it down.
98
as you
bottles
find
of
next
beer on
time.
the wall.
So here's the question.
Mhm.
You have completed this tile. Which tile would you like to move into?
Well,
To
weren't we
the
going
left,
to
to the
these ones?
left.
Alright.
Yes.
Scooch to,
Everything we own is in the ruins to the left.
I don't think either of us are allowed to because we were the ones who were flipping them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Basement
Sunny was
result.
the only one. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah. All right, welcome back.
Right, sorry.
20
No,
bottles
don't
of beer on the
worry.
wall.
Jesus Christ,
20
these
bottles of
fucking
beer.
creatures.
Take one down, put what, take one up, put it on the wall.
See, that's why I'm
21
leading it right
bottles of
now.
beer
These
on the
two are
wall.
hammered.
These fucking creatures, dude. All right. So you are a day and a half progress in tile 3 because of the pathfinding efforts you did.
Yippee.
Because I'm kind of I allow bleed. It's 10th day. And as you all are traveling through, unfortunately, to continue your progress, where the fuck are your tokens?
I was gonna say, where are we?
What are you doing in my swamp?
Also,
Hey guys, I found a way out. There's a boat right here.
We did it.
Oh my god.
We did it.
Oh my god, we beat